You've been
excited
using
to be
something
here.
new, right?
I have. I started using Lindy AI, which is at lindy.ai.
Okay.
And the interesting thing about Lindy is it lives, for the most part, on your iPhone in your Messages app. I think they have an Android app coming out soon, but right now it's so it interfaces with a ton of different apps in the background.
Sure.
It can live in Slack. It can live in your Gmail. It can interact with your Notion, with your Zoom. So I have it. I first started it. I gave it access to my Gmail. And said, hey, categorize. Because I said, listen, it's $50 a month. I said, you got 7 days. It's a free trial.
Sure.
Said, show me how to justify
keeping
the $50 a month. And it's like, oh, no problem. It's like, how much you spend on email? And I said, maybe I spend 30 to 45 minutes a day. Not a ton of time on email.
Good for you.
Great.
That's pretty good.
Maybe let's just say an hour. Okay, we'll just throw it out there. And it said, I can cut that in half, so I can save you, 2.5 hours a week, and it kind of extrapolated this out.
Yeah.
And so far, it's done pretty good. The one interesting thing it does is it drafts automatic responses to every email that comes into your Gmail, which is very interesting. And it's contextual, and it knows it's seeing how I respond. So if I click into something, there's already a response to every email that comes into my Gmail.
And then all you're doing is editing.
Yes.
It's the procrastination. I mean, we've said for a long time that one of the best things about current LLM usage with AI is that it is the best procrastination eliminator that I've ever found, because it gets started. And so even if you look at your email and you're like, oh my God, this draft is terrible, I wouldn't say that. What I would say is, and now suddenly you're in it, right? You're fixing.
And it's pretty darn good. Sometimes the context is a little off, but I'm like, wow, man. But it's just nice that you can go in there, and when you click on the email, boom, there's a response already there for you, and then you just edit that, and it's kind of cool. And then last night I was working with it, and it also gives me, like, every morning I get a message that says, hey, here's your day. Here's your calendar. It gives me news related to what I want to learn about: small business, reselling, entrepreneurship. Tells me, what's going on in my town. You can kind of fine tune those little things, which is kind of cool. But the email thing has been great. The other thing it's building in the background right now is an agent that will live in my Slack, that will be my brain. And like, here, I've tapped into your Zoom. There's 240 calls. I'm going to create an agent that speaks like you, and so when you're in Slack or somebody's in Slack and they want to ask you a question, it'll go to the agent first, and then escalate it to me if it needs to go into my my paid Slack group. So so I think it's pretty cool. Certainly not perfect, a little bumpy, has a hard time remembering sometimes, and I have to kind of yell at it a little bit.